everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've not uploaded in a little while. I've been so busy with uni, but I finally have submitted my dissertation. Woo, 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 woo. So this does mean that I am gonna have more time to upload videos. So I thought I would start my makeup collection series, as I'm really passionate about makeup. I have a lot of makeup. I mean, I'm crap at doing my makeup, as you can see, but makeup is a huge passion of mine and I love makeup videos on YouTube. So and a lot of my videos so far have been makeup orientated. Not all my videos are going to be makeup orientated. Now that I'm almost done with uni, I just have one essay left to do. I'm going to want to do more different content, more kind of parenting videos, like, you know, gothic videos, tattoo vlogs, art, writing kind of videos. I don't know, just a big mishmash of things. I'm also wanting to start like a kind of online book club. I don't know if that's something people would be interested in. But yeah, so I thought, why not start with a kind of like makeup collection, because I love watching these videos because I'm actually really nosy about what other people have and I love seeing what other people would recommend to buy. So I'm going to start with my palettes, which I keep in this open drawer here and one of those top pink drawers. I have a lot of palettes. I would probably say that palettes are my favourite makeup thing next to lipsticks. So yeah, I'm going to start with that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of my makeup collection, please give this a thumbs up, because then I know this is something that yous would be interested in. As I said, now that I'm done with uni, I'm going to have more time to actually set up my proper camera, stop filming on my phone, to film more content. So if there's anything you'd like to see, please leave a comment down below, because it really helps me out. And yes, if you aren't already and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below. I promise my videos are going to be much better quality soon and more interesting content. So this is all of my palettes. Some of these are just £2 palettes, some of these are just little quads, some of these are face palettes, and most of them are eye palettes. Some are drugstore and some are high-end, and quite a few of these are probably limited edition because I like collecting. So starting with this one at the back, this is the Tarina Tarentino highlighter and blush palette in Mr. Pink. So this is a Dollskin cream blush and pressed sparkly duo. I got this in TK Maxx. This was one of those YouTube made me buy. It was Jessica Braun, Jam Beauty. I love her. I've been following her for so long on YouTube, and I know for a while she kept talking about this brand, and when I finally saw them in TK Maxx, I kind of went a bit mad and bought everything that they had. But this is it here. This is a really, like, this pink blush looks so intimidating. Like, that's insane. I'll just swatch it on, but it does like kind of blend out. It is an insane pink. Insane. I'm not a huge cream blush person, but I adore this like really sparkly powder. Like, I know a lot of people hate glitter, but I actually love glitter. I love putting glitter on my face. I love glittery makeup. So this is one of those palettes that, like, this cream blush, I have to have like a really steady light hand because it is so intimidating. But let's face it, like, the packaging on this is beautiful. You know, her packaging is amazing. I know these are sold in Sephora. I read that on the back. So you can't really get these in the UK unless, as I said, TK Maxx have them in, which a lot of the time they do. A lot of my more American high-end brand makeup does come from TK Maxx. Okay, moving on. This is obviously a more affordable drugstore palette. This is the Maxfactor Rose Nudes palette. I got this for Christmas from my mum and sister. I asked for this. Again, this was like a YouTube recommended, again probably by Jessica Braun. I'll link her in the subscription box. She's really fun to watch. And yeah, this is supposedly meant to be a dupe for the Naked Free. I don't know any of the Naked palettes, so I can't confirm or deny that. But this, I love rosy tone shadows. I love pink shadows. I like making my eyes look semi-dead. But no, I mean, I have quite a kind of, I don't know, I have blue eyes, so pink really suits me, and these colours are really, they're really creamy, they're really blendable, and they're just really easy to do like an everyday look with. I find if you just want to go for something simple and neutral, this is a really, really good palette. And they have like a whole range of these in different colours. I've got a dual tone one as well that I want. And these are really affordable, and I really highly recommend these. These are really, really good. Moving on, I was gifted this from a punky mum called Sarah, and this is the Sleek Candy Collection Sweet Cheeks blush palette. I've just went stuck my thumb in the cream blush. Let's see, what is this called? This is the Sweet Cheeks. So you've got Candy Floss, Dolly Mix, and Cupcake in here. So yeah, this comes with this cream blush, this kind of mauvey purpley blush, and then this bright pink. I love this middle blush here in Dolly Mix. This is my favourite blush. It's just a really nice kind of mauvey light purple blush. It's really pretty. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of cream blushes. As you can see, like I've dug a brush in there by accident. It's got my thumb in it by accident. And it's a really, I don't know, it's just such an intimidating colour, but that middle shade, Dolly Mix, is absolutely beautiful and I love it. And Sleek do really good blushes. I think they're really pigmented, they're really nice, and again, Sleek is one of those like affordable kind of drugstore brands. I know they're really big in the UK. I think I've seen a few people in the States talk about these, but yeah, like you're more likely to get these in the UK. But Sleek's definitely like a really good brand. Like when I first, like, I don't have it anymore, but like one of my first ever palettes was like a Sleek neon palette back in my cybergoth days, and it was so amazing. It was so pigmented, and Sleek really, really are such a good brand to check out. Here you get this kind of like shard mirror almost, and then these are the colours. Diamond Eyes does not originally look like that. I accidentally got a bit of Shooting Stars mixed in with Diamond Eyes, and it's made this insane sparkly silver colour now. So I mean, it's not ruined. I'm just really upset because it was the most insane beautiful like white silver, but these are so pigmented. These are packed with glitter. Like, I mean, packed with glitter. I mean, look at those. They are insane. Like, they're just insanely pigmented, so sparkly. Like, that black is just mad. I don't know if they still have this on their site or other sites that stock SugarPill, because it was discontinued. So I don't know if they still have any left or not. It was like last year it got discontinued. But if there's any way you can get your hands on this, I would highly recommend it. This is just like an ultimate goth palette. So moving on to my other SugarPill palette, and this is the Edward Scissorhands 25th anniversary. I got this off, I can't remember what site, because SugarPill had sold out of it and I was so upset, but then I discovered there was other sites. Look at this packaging. This packaging is beautiful. Like, Edward Scissorhands is one of my favourite films ever. Like, I adore Tim Burton. I love all of his films. You know, he's like the main reason that I'm into drama and writing, you know, so ignore the fact that it's a bit grubby. But this is the back. Again, it's vegan and they're cruelty free. And this is the inside. So again, the mirror is beautiful, and then these shades here: Home Sweet Home, Suburbia, Iced Angel, Heart Shaped Cookie, which has gone a bit funny. I don't know what's happened to it. It's just gone a bit gross. The Inventor, and Castle on the Hill. And if I remember right, these colours are taken straight from the film. Iced Angel is my favourite shade in here. It's the most amazing. Like, you can use this as a highlighter. Like, I use this on my inner corner. Like, there's a big dent in this shade. Home Sweet Home and Suburbia are beautiful, along with the Inventor and Castle on the Hill. Castle on the Hill is actually like quite a matte shade. It just had like a bit of a glitter overspray on it. Heart Shaped Cookie is a matte colour. It's like a really nice like base colour, but like, I don't know, it's just gone really funny. So I don't know what happened there, but I know you can buy these shadows singularly. I don't think you can get the palette anymore, but I'm sure they did announce a while ago that you could buy the colours as singles. And I know if I ever run out of Ice Angel, I would definitely repurchase it. I'd probably repurchase every colour in this palette if I ever run out. But I adore this. If anything, this is my favourite palette ever. And I don't use it too much because I just don't want it to run out. Okay, sticking with kind of like limited edition gothy palettes. I've already done a video on this. I'll post it in the cards. This is the Lunatic Cosmetics Labs Elvira Mistress of the Dark limited edition 35th anniversary palette. And if you've already seen my video, you know how I feel about this. I adore this palette. is amazing. Like the packaging, oh my god, it just goes this extra mile. Like you've got these like pop-up cobweb, these candlesticks, you know, the mirrors, the dagger. Then you get these 5 shadows. You've got Aunt Morgana, Batitude, Macabre, Unpleasant Dreams, and Bone. And then Super Unleaded. This is really nice, like pale pink blush. But it's really pigmented. These shadows are so pigmented. Unpleasant Dreams is the best black eyeshadow I have ever used. It's so black, it's so matte, it's super pigmented, and I love using it as like on my lower lash line as a liner. And Bone is just so white, it's amazing. Like these shadows are so pigmented and beautiful. Like this is the kind of palette you'd have to use another palette with it, but that doesn't really bother me. And you know, this is the only thing I own by Lunatic Cosmetic Labs so far, but I definitely want to buy more. Like this got here really fast considering it came from the States to the UK. And it's just the packaging, just, you know, I love when companies just go that extra mile with their packaging. And this is just so amazing. It's so beautiful. If it's still available here. Oh, this palette is so disappointing. I honestly got this being like, whoa, it's unicorns. I had this holographic outer packaging. That's the thing with Makeup Revolution, like all their palettes kind of look like this, and their outer cardboard packaging is so pretty. These aren't named, which is really frustrating. So this is a mixture of shimmer and matte. I think all the top ones are shimmer and just that bottom row are mattes. Like there's some colours in here, like that purple one, you know, that I have made quite a dent in. There's something about shadows that have this like weird imprint on them that I just don't like. This... I have such mixed feelings because, you know, you think unicorns is going to be so bright and colourful, and this just wasn't. It's really dark, it's quite dull. I've done some like really nice looks with this, but again, it's the kind of palette I'd have to use like another one with it. I mean, I haven't used this in so long that I might need to give it another go. Like I used to love this, but I just kind of feel like it's so dark, and dark shadows don't really suit me that well, which is kind of frustrating, but I don't know. I find this palette, to be honest, really uninspiring when the name is so inspiring. That just, to me, doesn't say unicorns. Whereas this palette, this is the Mermaids versus the Mermaids versus Unicorn palette. Again, another YouTube made me bought. I bought this on a recommendation from Emily Boo, who I know she loves this palette. I'll link her down below as well. She's absolutely amazing. You should definitely go follow her. This has such amazing, beautiful colours in it, from like these greens to these purples, and it's like sparkly black at the end. It's so pretty. These are really pigmented. I do find with Makeup Revolution that their shimmer shades are a lot more pigmented and blendable than their matte shades. Their matte shades aren't that great. But this is such a pretty, fun palette that I'll definitely probably get more use out of in the summer when I'm playing around more with colour. I like having this palette for if I ever do want to do like a really bright colourful look. This is such a good palette to have, and these are so cheap. This is like £4 or something. So I mean, this is such a fun palette, and this is what I was hoping the Unicorns palette was going to be. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Like, comment down below what you think. Like, I always thought unicorns would be more bright than dull colours, but either way, this is such a nice palette, and if they still sell it, I really recommend this one if you're in the market for like an affordable, brightly coloured palette. And then this one here is just the Redemption palette. I got this, I had the Makeup Revolution advent calendar last year. So this is like a neutral palette. I don't know if it's trying to dupe a naked palette or not because I don't have them. So you got some nice pinky nude tones here, like Miss Matte Black. A lot of these are really shimmery. This is okay. This isn't a palette that I find incredibly inspiring because I'm not like a huge fan of nude colours, which is funny because I have quite a few mostly nude tone palettes, which don't ask me why. So yeah, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, which is what I have on my eyes today, and this is such a cult favourite palette for a reason. These colours are beautiful. I used Venetian Red, Love Letter, Warm Taupe, Riogar, however you pronounce that, Primavera, and Vermeer and Tempera today on my eyes. I love it. I love, as I said, I love pinks, I love oranges, I love warm tones. These have like really, this is a very warm palette. You've got like a nice mixture if you like kind of nudes. Lots of oranges. Like I love Primavera. Like that has the biggest dent in it because I love Shimmer. But I got this for Christmas from Grant and I was so happy to get this, and I honestly use this almost every day. I love this palette. The formula on this is just amazing. These are so soft and buttery and blendable, you know, and you can create so many different looks. Like if you're kind of intimidated by like, you know, Love Letter and Venetian Red, don't be. They blend so beautifully. Like I know my eye looks a bit intense today, but you know, there's so many colours to play around with. It's definitely worth the price tag, I would say. I mean, it is an expensive palette, but it is lovely, and the packaging is so nice. It gets grubby. It gets grubby, but it is a really, really nice. I would highly recommend getting this if you can. Okay, moving on. This is a little peaches and cream palette. I went to one of their events and it was like, you know, you paid like £10, £15 for a ticket to go in, and then you got then redeemable vouchers on makeup. So this is one of the palettes that you fill up yourself. I'm not going to depot the shadows to say all the names, but these are the shadows I picked. Selfie Powders palette. I got this again in TK Maxx. I got this for like $6.99 in TK Maxx, but I know this is in a sale on the Too Faced website right now for £12. So this consists of these 3 powders. You can see I have made a huge dent in Moon River, and I've only had this for like a month. Totally Toasted and Sunrise. Sunrise is this really nice, like I use this under my eyes as a brightening. Totally Toasted, I'm so pale that this, even though like doesn't have much pigment to it, is like a bronzer on me. And in Moon River I kind of use all over my face and mostly as a highlight. So the whole point of these are meant to be like, you know, like your favorite filters. So Sunrise is a brightening diffusing filter powder, Totally Toasted is a bronzing powder, and then Moon River is a cool ethereal light powder. So yeah, I don't know, these are the baked gelée formula that Too Faced do, because they're powders, but when you touch them they feel like cream, and these are wonderful. This honestly though, this also minimizes my pores. It makes my skin so soft. It smooths everything, especially if I like kind of put Moon River over my cheeks. It just, my pores are gone, everything's smoothed out, and my skin honestly looks amazing. So I know this is on, last time I checked this was £12 on the Too Faced website. I think they're discontinuing it, but I highly recommend this face palette. Highly recommend. Next, this is probably my all-time favourite palette. I got this for Christmas from Grant and I was so excited. This is the Tarte Graveyard Girls SwampQueen collaboration palette. I love Graveyard Girls. She's one of my all-time favourite YouTubers. I love the packaging. It's just like this faux wood, and then she's got like her alligator with wings. This palette is everything. It also came with like a little card with like mini tutorials for like a daytime and nighttime look, which I thought was really cute. Opening this up, the mirror says, without blinding y'all, it says, believe in yourself, love yourself, and embrace your individuality. So it's like a big message, and these are the shades. So you get this highlighter, blush, and bronzer. So the bronzer is called Sweet Tea, the blush is called Does This Thing Really Work, and then Gator Rings. And then you get these shadows. Mine's just really dusty. I will say that there is quite a bit of fallout with these. And you did get brush. Excuse all the fallout on this, but I love these 3 purple shades at the bottom. I did a look with these the other day, and they were really nice. Like, I love all the names like Haunting, Uncommon, Man Cat, which is her cat, and Dog Man, which is her partner. You know, and you got Sippy Sippy, Sassy Bun, Big Baby, hashtag SFF, which I don't know what that stands for. I don't know if it's Swamp Family Mail or something, I don't know. Swamp Family subscribers? I don't know. Natural Peaches, like These are all really pigmented, they're really blendable. I feel like I can create really nice warm toned looks with this. Like, this blush and bronzer are insanely pigmented. Because I'm so pale, I have to go in so lightly with these, but this highlighter is everything. If you don't like glitter, I wouldn't recommend this palette because every shade is glittery apart from Mancat and Natural Peaches. It's Dogman. Dogman's a little glittery, it's not that glittery, but I love this palette. I team this up a lot with my Modern Renaissance palette and create a lot of good looks, but honestly, and it smells so nice as well, and the Tarte formula is really good. I want to buy more Tarte palettes, but this was like my best Christmas present ever. It's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, moving on. This is the only Urban Decay palette I own, and this is the Pulp Fiction palette. So as I said, a lot of my palettes are kind of more limited edition. I love Pulp Fiction. I love Quentin Tarentino movies, and I got this on Glambot, which they sell like second-hand makeup for like a lot cheaper. Sometimes, actually no, sometimes it's more expensive, but you can get a lot of discontinued makeup, a lot of things that are limited edition. This hadn't been used, and I ordered something else. I think it was a lipstick. I can't remember off the top of my head. From no, it was another palette from Glambot. Neither of them had been used. They were still in their packaging. And this also came with a brush, and this is an amazing palette. You've probably seen it a lot because it's quite popular, but I love this. This again is marvelous. A neutral palette, furious. That black shade's kind of like a kind of cream black shadow. And you got Righteous, Tyranny, Vengeance, and Furious Anger, and it's amazing. I just geek out over this all the time, and I actually use this palette a lot if I'm just having one of those kind of like lazy everyday, I just want kind of brown neutral shadows. It's a really easy palette to work with, and I really like the formula of these, and this is just such a fun, just all the attention to detail on this palette is amazing. I love this. And I have another palette that I forgot to bring out. I keep them in my pink drawers. This is the Lorac palette in Gold Satin, which I also got off Glambot, and this is a really just a nice 4-pan palette. Again, just all dusty. I really like this. These are just these really nice bronzy goldy colors. It's like kind of nice shimmery silver, and it's like glittery black color. These are really nice. Like, again, as I said, these are packed with glitter, and there's a bit of fallout with these, but the formula of Lorac shadows is really nice. I use this is like my Christmas palette just because it's so sparkly, and it's definitely like a festive sparkly palette. Okay, moving back on. This is the Tarentino Dollskin Cheek palette. I got this in TK Maxx, and these are the 4 blushes here. This kind of peachy blush here I absolutely love. I was wearing this yesterday. It's just really complimentary. I actually really like all of these blushes. This one here is like a really sparkly blush, but the other 3 are matte. Well, this is like a satiny shimmery. The top 2 are shimmery. This is matte, and that's definitely a glitter blush. These are really pigmented, really blendable. These are really, really like just nice all around blushes. Really pretty. Again, the packaging is to die for. Such, oh, that's me, my double chin. Pretty packaging, and as I said, I got this in TK Maxx, and if you ever come across these, I really, really recommend them. This is just that little quad I got in the Body Shop that I mentioned. I was actually really impressed with this. These little colours, they're so pigmented, they're really easy to work with as well, and they're just really pretty colours. I got this in sale for like £2, £2.50, and this is the Shimmer Cubes palette in 32. So you get the colours Peach, Fresh Green, Luminous Grey, and Poppy Pink. And yeah, I would really recommend these up if you want like colour pigments that aren't going to go flying everywhere, because these are all compressed. They have a whole range of different ones in the Body Shop, and they're often on sale, and I would really recommend picking one of them up. Okay, so I have 2 of these Makeup Revolution chocolate bar palettes, which are obviously duping the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. This is broken. This is the pink Fizz palette, and just it's busted. So this is, I bought this and I was in love with this like 2 years ago. Like, I wore this all spring. I love this colour in particular. This colour is beautiful, as is this. Like, I love these shimmery pinks. And this one. I don't know why. That colour, I just gravitate to that. But I've had it for so long now, and you know, I never reach for this. Like, I don't know. It's one of those ones that I loved it when I bought it. These smell amazing. These actually all have different scents, which I've noticed. And it is a really nice palette. Like, I just think it's really cool toned on, and I think that's the problem. It just doesn't sit right on me. And also because it's broken, I think that's why I never use it. But I actually prefer this design to the is it Too Faced who did the chocolate bar palette? Yeah. I like this melty chocolate design. I just wish these weren't flimsy plastic. But love this. And then this is the salted caramel one, and I love this one. Again, it's got like that shimmery pink, but then, you know, it's just got these more warm, chocolatey shades. These are, you have to kind of work with these quite a bit to blend them, but I really like this palette. It's a really nice palette. I used this all of like last autumn. I never used to be one of those people who was like, oh, I have a spring palette and a summer palette and an autumn and winter palette, but I have turned into one of those people. Okay, this is turning into such a long video. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is the Model's Own Holochrome palette. I got this for Christmas from my best friend, and just look at this packaging. This is insane. It's amazing. And then this is the colours inside. So like, you still have this holographic packaging inside. Deep Sea and Narcissus and Luminous are amazing shades, as is Vivid. And you get a matte brown and a matte black, and these are super holographic glittery shades. My issue with this is these shades are so pigmented when you swatch them, but when you put them on the eyes together, they kind of muddy together, and I'm so sorry, Kelly. But I have discovered if I use just like one of these shades of like a different palette, they're not so bad. But I find that if you use either of these shades together, they will muddy together. But I would recommend this if you're looking for an affordable glittery holographic palette. Just be prepared to like use these shades with, you know, other shadows than the shadows in this palette. But it is a beautiful palette, and the packaging, like, this is probably my favourite packaging. I probably said about every palette, but it is so nice, and it's really secure as well, so I wouldn't be worried about travelling with this. I just love this, and honestly, I could look at this forever. Okay, 3 left. Moving on. This is the Sleek Candy Collection Eye Candy palette in Candy. Again, I've sent this from a punky mum. Thank you so much. And this is a beautiful, this nice, bright coloured palette. I've used this quite a few times, and I really like it. These shadows are so pigmented, so blendable, and they're just really fun and really nice. And that came from the same collection as the blush palette I have by Sleek. And then this is my cargo palette. This is in Shanghai Nights, and I love this. This was the first high-end eyeshadow palette I ever owned. I got this in TK Maxx. I love this cardboard packaging, and then these are the colours. I love this. As you can see, ginger I've used so many times, although I did get it wet. That's why it looks a bit funny, because I accidentally put a wet brush in it. But it actually works really well wet. These are just really nice, really bright colours. I know some people would be like, oh no, how could you make a look at that? But I've made quite a few looks out of this, and I love this. I actually want to get more cargo palettes, because I know a lot of people really like them. And I just love this packaging. It's just really fun, really colourful packaging, and it's just really recommend. The shadows are amazing, and I actually reach for this palette time and time again. Like, I've never got sick of this palette, and I've had it for like a couple of years now. And then last but not least is my Real Cheeky Party blush palette from Benefit. This was the first ever high-end like makeup product I'd ever bought, like that wasn't from TK Maxx, that wasn't like honestly, actually I think ever. And this is quite old. This is a couple years old now. Like, you got this, this was like a Christmas. I love the tin. So you get Dandelion, Rocketeur, Sugar Bomb, Hula, and Coralista. It also came with a mini highlighter, mascara, and liner. Dandelion is my all-time favourite blush. Hula is such an amazing bronzer, and I need to try Hula Light and the new Dandelion as well. I really want to try the highlighter. Sugar Bomb I was so intimidated by to begin with, but I've actually really grown to like it. And Coralista I use if I have more colour. Rocketeur is just too dark for me. Apparently the quality of these ones that come in tins aren't as good as the quality of them boxed, and I have kind of noticed like they're not performing as well as they did when I first got them. I mean, Dandelion you can't really see, but I made such a dent in that, and it's the same with Coralista and Hula as well. I mean, Hula is such a good bronzer, but I really want to try Hula Light. But it's just such fun packaging and it is adorable. So yes, that is all my palettes. I'm so sorry this video is insanely long. What is more concerning is this isn't even all the palettes I've ever owned. I declutter a lot, and there's like, I'm going through my head being like, I have so many other palettes I've got rid of over the years that I wish I still had. But yeah, so as I said before, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up if you want to see more makeup collections. Again, I'm so sorry it's so long. I'm going to try and edit this down as much as I can. But if you aren't already and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in my next video.